Good morning, Western Hills. It is good to be here. We are continuing our devotional study on building bridges from heart to heart by our good friend Ray Beeson, a good member of our church, father of Gala Pugh, a veteran who served our country, someone who's been in ministry for decades, and also an accomplished author, building bridges from heart to heart. And so we've been talking about how to build bridges and how that's important. And today we want to talk about a big word called acceptance. Acceptance. It seems to be a buzzword today. Being accepted, being welcomed, being loved on. And I tell you what, if there's one thing that our world needs right now, it's acceptance, it's grace, it's peace, it's mercy for one another, giving people the benefit of the doubt. It is amazing the problems and the issues that we're having because we're not accepting people. We're not loving people. We seem to have so much violence and ill will towards one another. And it's just getting to be a terrible, terrible thing in our society. I want to read to you just something that Brother Ray says. He says, many are addressing the human need for acceptance. Voices are being heard and articles are being written and read, and we hope and pray that a sleeping giant is being awakened. We're becoming aware that the person can be accepted short of perfection, or if not, we all fail and fall together. Acceptance is a big deal. I need to be accepted. I'm not a perfect person. You're probably sitting there watching this video saying, yeah, no kidding, man. I know you're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I have my flaws. I have my issues. I fall short every single day of the glory that God has got in front of me. I'm not perfect. I wish I could be perfect one day. I don't think I can last an hour being perfect. I need to be accepted. I need to have chances given to me. Dr. Beeson, Ray Beeson, goes ahead and he talks about this counselor by the name of Peter Gott. And Peter Gott writes about this social problem called acceptance. And here's what he says. He says, parents learning of a character flaw in their child were finding difficulty in accepting the child himself. So Dr. Gott writes this about that situation. Rather than blaming the child and increasing his feelings of isolation, you will probably achieve greater happiness by accepting him. After all, he is your son and needs your love. He must make choices and accept responsibility for them. In the final analysis, none of us has the power to change other people. We can only change ourselves. Now, it's okay for us to disapprove of people's actions. It's okay for us to say, hey, you're doing wrong. You're hurting people. You need to stop that. There's nothing wrong with us saying that. But on the other side of the coin, we also have to offer grace. We also have to offer mercy and chances to change and being able to go the extra mile, being able to build a bridge from heart to heart to say, I'm accepting you. I want to care for you. I want to give you another chance. Brother Ray says this in his book. Often well-meaning Christians can't seem to tell the difference between the sin and the sinner. If God were like that, there would have never been a cross. From that blood-soaked pulpit, he cried, forgive them, for they know not what they do. We need to be accepting. Paul says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 14, encourage the faint-hearted and support the weak. There's an old song way back in the 80s. Some of us people will remember this. It's from two ladies by the name of the Judds. And the Judds wrote a song, and it says this in this lines: love can build a bridge from your heart to mine. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be building bridges to one another, loving each other, giving people a chance. But yet we tend to write people off. We tend to say, you're a loser. You're no good. You're not like me. You don't look like me. You don't think like me. So I'm finished with you. I'm done. We've got to build bridges from heart to heart. We have to use that tough thing called acceptance, that we're going to accept people. So I want to leave with you two questions that Brother Ray asks in his book. Have you ever judged a person on the basis of one mistake, one character flaw? Have you ever done that? You ever judge somebody just for one thing, one mistake, one thing that's glaring? Have you ever done that? And the second question, are you able to separate the feelings of hating sin but loving the one who commits it? See, now that's hard to do. Jesus was perfect at that. Oh, he could hate sin. He could call out sin, but at the same time, he could love the person who was doing the sin. I have a hard time. I see things going on in my world, things that I don't agree with, things that I don't accept, things that I struggle with. And I'm telling you, I'm as quick as anybody to call out that sin, to call out that problem, to call out that thing that I don't like. But I wonder, am I just as quick as to love the person who's doing it? Do I give them the chance? Can they change in my eyes? Or are they always going to be labeled with that label, with that sticker that I've given them? Guys, I want to encourage you to be accepting, to be loving, to be kind to one another. Hope you have a great day. God bless you.